A former top U.S. official for humanitarian aid in the Middle East has said the situation in Gaza is a, quote, true disaster. David Satterfield, the former U.S. Special Envoy for humanitarian issues in the Middle East, told The National that Israel's invasion of Rafah 6 months ago marked the decline of humanitarian efforts in the enclave.
I'm extraordinarily concerned about the situation in Gaza, not just the north, but the center and the south where the bulk of the population live.
Israel has cut off the northern strip from the rest of Gaza with a siege, blocking food, water, medications, and aid since October 1st. The move has caused mass displacement of those remaining there. Democratic candidate in the U.S. election, Vice President Kamala Harris, was interrupted by a pro-Palestinian protester during a campaign speech in North Carolina on Wednesday. A man yelled that Ms. Harris was, quote, disrespecting the Palestinian community, unquote, referring to her role in President Joe Biden's administration, which has supported Israel in its military operations in Gaza.
Hey, you know what? Listen, we all want the war in Gaza to end and get the hostages out as soon as possible, and I will do everything in my power to make it heard and known. And everyone has a right to be heard, but right now I am speaking.
Ms. Harris has met pro-Palestinian protests throughout her presidential campaign. With the election days away, she has been on the campaign trail to secure votes, particularly in swing states like North Carolina. And Diwali begins today. The 2-day Hindu Festival of Lights is marked across the UAE. Some Indian schools in the country have taken extended weekends, with several ways to celebrate around the country. That's all for this morning's headlines. You can get these stories at our site and visit thenationalnews.com/podcasts for more like this. Yasmin Altaji, The National.